السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما وألحقنا بعبادك الصالحين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Last time was subject. What was subject last time? Did you attend last time? This time? After Uhud? No, we still in Mecca actually. We still in Mecca. In the cave. When they went to the Hijrah. Yes. It's okay, it's working. So Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he decided to migrate to Medina, and he gave order to Ibn Rajab. عربي معلوم؟ عربي معلوم؟ ما في معلوم؟ كله تمام. ايه بدأ يجيبه؟ ده يجيبه؟ اوه سوي. So when Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam decided to migrate from Mecca to Medina, he gave order to every Sahabi to migrate to Medina. And he only remained he and Sayyidina Abu Bakr as I mentioned last speech, and then they decided to move together, and then they surrounded his house as I mentioned last time, just to summarize. And subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blinded their vision, they couldn't see him when he went out the house. Then he and Sayyidina Abu Bakr went to cave of Hira. I should leave. What? So, make mistake and learn, no problem. Make mistake and learn, no problem. So he went to cave of Thawr. Yes. Thawr is not Sa, it's Tha. Like in English, TH. Okay? Thawr. Yes. Ghar Thawr. Why he didn't go to cave of Hira? I mentioned that before. Why? Location and capacity of Ghar Hira can contain 2 people. Yes, only 1 person, like almost 1 person. So it's not suitable place for the location and because the capacity. Then he and Sayyidina Abu Bakr went to cave of Thawr. They stayed there 3 days. 3 days. And of course, at that time it was a very strong strategy. Why? In our time now, when you want to move from a country to country, it may be like 1 hour, 2 hours, you will be in another country by the plane, right? But at that time, you are moving by horse or camel. It's taking a long time. So to make the Kuffar Quraysh believe that he already left, he disappeared, he needs 3 days. He needs 3 days to make everyone think that he almost left Mecca. He does not exist anymore. At that time, Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abi Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu or anhuma. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abi Bakr, the son of Sayyidina Abu Bakr. Sayyidina Abu Bakr is Sahaba, right? His son also is Sahabi. Then when we say radiallahu anhuma, both of them, not one of them, anhuma. Got the point? Anhu means he, only 1 person. Anhuma, both. Anhuma. Okay? He was like taking the news from Kuffar Quraysh. He sat with them. He pretends that he is still one of them. He hears what they are saying and he conveys the news to Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Muhammad in the cave. And Sayyidah Asma bint Abi Bakr support them with food. And one day she used her own nitaq, some kumash. That's why they call her Zat al-Nitaqayn. Asma Zat al-Nitaqayn. That's why they call her by this name, Zat al-Nitaqayn. Whenever they mention Sayyidah Asma, they say Sayyidah Asma Zat al-Nitaqayn. Because she spread her a part of her clothes and she covers the food by this. And then Sayyidina Amir ibn Fuhayra. That person, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, gave him 2 camels which already prepared for hijrah, for immigration. Sayyidina Amr ibn Fuhayra, he was doing very great job. Whenever Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abi Bakr go to the cave of Sawr, or Sayyidah Asma go to that cave, of course, step like an asar. Yeah. Their steps on the sand, they can attract it and they can know where she is going or where he is going. They can know the place of Sayyidina Muhammad. That's why at that time Sayyidina Amr ibn Fuhayra brings the sheep and walk on this place. So they cover everything. No one can know that there is a human was in this place. Like someone walk here or there. It's just make destruction for them. No one can know where are they going. All of this is strategy and plan. Then at that time, Quraysh got mad. How Sayyidina Muhammad disappeared like this? How? It was crazy for them. Abu Jahl, of course, his hatred against Islam was too high, too much. He wanted to catch him by any way. He was finding everywhere. Even he when he realized that Sayyidina Abu Bakr himself also not exist. So he knew that he and Sayyidina Muhammad together. Then if he knew where Sayyidina Abu Bakr exists, of course he can know where Sayyidina Muhammad exists. He tried to find everywhere, he couldn't find. Until Abu Jahl and other people from Quraysh went to the house of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. And of course they don't enter. They have some akhlaq. Yes, kuffar, but have some akhlaq. But that akhlaq, of course, double standards, of course. That's why I will tell you now why it's double standards. Yes, he didn't enter the house, but Sayyidah Asma radiallahu anha, because he is her father, Sayyidina Abu Bakr. She went outside, he asked her, where is your father? She said, La a'lam. I don't know exactly. He slept here. So that's why I say he has some akhlaq, but double standards. And after he slept here directly, he felt regret that he slept woman. She's a woman. He touched woman, he hit woman. It's not like a behavior of man, a real man. No matter if he a believer or disbeliever, he couldn't afford this. Then he left directly and he couldn't even ask her anymore. Just that question, he slept here, he felt regret and shame. Because Arab doesn't do something like this. It's not our akhlaq, whatever. So he left. Then they put a prize for the person who catch Sayyidina Muhammad dead or alive. Can you know how much money? Can you guess? Camels. Yes. 100 camels. 100 camels for the person who catch Sayyidina Muhammad dead or alive. They don't care even if you bring him alive or dead, no problem. Just bring him. Bring his body or bring him, whatever. You can imagine how much hatred those people have against Islam and against Sayyidina Muhammad. For what? Sincerely, if you, by your own logic, think about this point, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Sayyidina Muhammad came to those people to tell them to worship one God. Right? And to become good citizen. Become a good person for his family and for himself and for the society. Is that something wrong? And did he force anyone to follow him? No. What is the answer? They want to kill him. They want to fight him. They send a spy to know where is he. That's how they are dealing with him. Right? So they put 100 camel as a prize for the person who catches Sayyidina Muhammad dead or alive. No problem. Just catch him. Who heard about this prize? One famous person. Very famous. Very famous person. Sayyidina Suraka ibn Malik. Sayyidina Suraka ibn Malik. I say Sayyidina because he became Muslim later. That's why I say Sayyidina. So Sayyidina Suraka ibn Malik radiallahu anhu, he was kafir at that time. He heard about that prize. And then mushrikeen like start to search here and there until they reach the cave of Salah. They came there and they stand in front of the cave, but they give it their like back, like the cave behind them, and they stand in front of the cave like this. Then Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, like he's telling Sayyidina Muhammad والله لو نظر أحدهم موضع قدمه لرآنا. If someone of them look at like just the position of his leg like this, he will see both of us. But subhanallah, Sayyidina he told Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, ما بالك باثنين الله ثالثهما. Finish. What about two? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the third of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala covers them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protects them. Finish. Tawakkul Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Of course, we have some narrations say like when the mushrikeen came, they found a spider who made like a net. And they found also like some bird, we call it al-hamama in Arabic. It have like some eggs. So they said it's impossible if someone come in 1 or 2 days and enter this cave, and on the like entrance of this cave you will find this net or that kind of bird and have the eggs. It takes long time. That's why they thought it's impossible that how comes he will be inside? That's why they didn't even look inside. Because it's impossible, it's impossible. For them it's impossible. But subhanAllah, like some miracle from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, the hadith speak about this. We have many hadiths. Like if you collect all together, it will be Hasan. Not like the highest rank, but Hasan also acceptable in Seerah. It's not Aqidah. Totally different. Don't put Aqidah and Seerah together. No. In Seerah, you can even depend on Hadith Hasan, no problem. And sometimes even Hadith Daif, if there is no any other akhbar about this point, no problem. Who's Seerah? And then Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq, you know how much sacrifice he did for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for the sake of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When they entered the cave from the beginning, he tried to secure the cave, like to see if some like a spider, like a scorpion or snake or whatever inside. And he cut his clothes and put in any like hole to not give any chance to any like scorpion or snake to go outside, except one hole. No any other place. He can't. He doesn't have any like enough clothes to like close it. He put his own leg. His own leg. Then Sayyidina Muhammad felt tired, so he slept on the leg of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. You can, subhanAllah, you can imagine how much love Sayyidina Muhammad gave for Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq and opposite. Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq to Sayyidina Muhammad. The messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the best human on the earth, slept on the leg of his friend, his best friend, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. And then we find some people who are ignorant, they are coming to insult Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. Right? The best human on the earth after Anbiya, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. Then Sayyidina Muhammad slept, and Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq put his leg on the hole, and subhanAllah, that hole, like some scholars say maybe, Allahu A'lam, a snake or scorpion, whatever, but something have poison already. Bit him, bit his leg. You can imagine like putting your leg and you got hit like this, and Sayyidina Muhammad sleeping in your leg. What you will do? What you will do? And it's dangerous actually, he may be die. He maybe will die actually, but after this bit, he will die. Wallahi, he didn't even open his mouth. He didn't scream. Although it deserved to scream so loudly after that pain. He didn't. He catch himself. But from the huge pain, he cried. His eye, like, was crying. And his tears, like, fall on the face of Khayr Khalqillah, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then he wake up. Then he asked Sayyidina Abu Bakr, what happened? He said, Ya Rasulullah, while I was sleeping, like some maybe snake or scorpion bit my leg, and I didn't want to wake up. Look at this akhlaq. Is there anyone on the earth now has that kind of akhlaq? He is dying, but he didn't want to wake up the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why he is Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. That's why he is our master, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. He is the best person after the prophets ever in every nation. From Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam until the day of judgment. The best person ever, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq. He is dying, but he didn't even want to wake up Sayyidina Muhammad. How much love he has for, and he carries for Sayyidina Muhammad. You just imagine and think about it by yourself. Think about it. Those people who spread Islam and give Islam to us. Those people. And then Sayyidina Muhammad make, like we call it, tafr. On the place which have that kind of injury, and subhanAllah immediately healed by miracle from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not by Sayyidina Muhammad. He just was a reason. And miracle come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Immediately. And then after 3 days, they decided to leave the cave. Which cave? So, which cave? Hira? So, not Hira? Are you sure? How many percent are sure? 30? 80%? 100? Not so? Not Hira? Which one? So, okay. Remember it in your life. Okay. So, they decided to leave. Then Sayyidina Amr ibn Fuhayrah, he brought the 2 camels, which already prepared before. Then they took the 2 camels, and they used someone who is kafir from Quraysh to be their dalil, the guidance. Because they are not using the same way always which everyone using. No, they are using very secret way. No one even used it before. His name, as I remember, if I'm not wrong, Abdullah ibn Ubayd, if I'm not wrong. And he wasn't Muslim. But he was an honest person. He was a person you can rely on him. He was doing his job. He don't care about this religion or that religion, or what is the situation between Quraysh and Sayyidina Muhammad. He don't care. He is just doing his job. That's why he took like his reward, money, and he did his job. He was a kafir, but no problem. Even because he is honest, they rely on him in something. Maybe they will be, both of them will be killed if he betrayed them. But he was honest, a man. So he took them and they left from a very weird place and very dangerous place. Then Suraqah ibn Malik, Sayyidina Suraqah ibn Malik, he and some of his friends in the desert, sitting and like thinking about the prize, which they heard from Quraysh. 100 camel. You don't need to work any time in your life, finish. 100 camel. You will be a rich man. And he put in his mind he wants those 100 camel. He wants to catch Sayyidina Muhammad dead or alive, whatever, and he wants to take this prize. Then subhanAllah, while he was sitting he and his friends, they saw 2 people and their guidance, that person on the 2 camels. Then his friends said, maybe those 2 people are Muhammad and Sayyidina Abu Bakr. He realized, because subhanAllah, he can see from very long time, from long distance. Even though he said, no, I don't think so. I think they are from that tribe. They are not Muhammad and his friend, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Why he said that? He want to catch them alone, to take the prize alone, not to share with anyone. That's his mentality at that time, subhanAllah, while he was kafir. So he looked which way they are taking. Of course, he is expert. He's not normal person. He is very strong knight and a very professional knight. Very professional, not normal person. Then he took his friends and say, okay, well, let's go, let's leave. He's not that person. And at night, he prepared himself. He took his weapon, his horse, and he, of course, he remember which way they are taking, and he ran after them. So the day when he was after them, Sayyidina Abu Bakr, because of his huge love to Sayyidina Muhammad, which you can't even describe by words. No one can describe the love of Sayyidina Abu Bakr to Sayyidina Muhammad. You can't describe it. Whatever you try, you can't. Don't even try. So sometimes he was walking in front of Sayyidina Muhammad. Why? He said, if there's some trap, if someone wants to maybe to hit him by arrow or whatever, I will receive the hit from his front. And then he go behind him. He say, if someone behind him and will hit him by spear or whatever, I will take the hit. And sometimes from his right side, and sometimes from his left side. The person he want to die just to protect Sayyidina Muhammad, he even forgot himself. He only focused on Sayyidina Muhammad. That kind of sacrifice, not like us. So Sayyidina Muhammad told him what you are doing. He said, Ya Rasulullah, if I scare about you, I'm worried about you. If someone want to make trap for you in front, I want to receive the head. If someone from behind, I want also to receive the head. I think they will come from the right side or left side. That's why I am always moving. But Sayyidina Muhammad was just busy on studying Quran. Then Sayyidina Surah Malik became closer. Sayyidina Abu Bakr saw him. He told, Ya Rasulullah, we have guests. Someone come to kill us. Of course, he didn't say guests from my side. Okay. Just normal way. So Sayyidina Muhammad even didn't look at him. He just recited Quran and continued. Then Sayyidina Surah became closer. Now he became in the range which he can hit him by spear. No more. Finish. Then Sayyidina Muhammad made dua. The meaning of dua, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect me and Sayyidina Abu Bakr by the way you decide. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not by some certain way, no. By the way you decide. They were moving on a road which was very katai, very tough, very strong, not weak, no, very solid road. Okay, very solid. Even so, after the dua, immediately, because the dua of Sayyidina Muhammad mustajab, immediately. Dua of Sayyidina Muhammad mustajab immediately. Whatever he make dua, finish. Allah will accept, inshallah. So that solid ground became very weak. So the horse of Suraka, radiallahu anhu, fell down. His leg fell down like this. Suraka, of course, expert in the road and the way, and he is very strong knight. When he saw this, he got shocked. Even when he narrated the hadith later, after he became Muslim, he said, it's the first time in my life to fall down from my horse. First time in his life. In his life. You can imagine how professional he was. He got shocked. How that kind of solid ground changed to be very weak like this. SubhanAllah. Then of course he became busy with his horse and he fell down and his horse fell down stuck in the ground, which became very weak ground. And then Muhammad continued, he and Sayyidina Abu Bakr long distance. Then he didn't give up. 100 camel, he needed. So again, he took his horse and ride his horse, and again after Sayyidina Muhammad. Again, when he became exactly in the range which he can hit him by the spear, let's say a spear can reach maybe until 30 meters. But by power we can do it. Even 40 meters, no problem. Bow, I think more than 100 meters or 200 meters, according to how professional he is. but spear, if he's very strong, maybe until 40 or even 50 meters, he can catch you. Again, the solid ground became very weak, and his horse fell down, and he fell down from his horse. In third time, same thing happened to him. Then he realized that Sayyidina Muhammad is not a normal person. It's impossible. Impossible. Then that person who came to kill Sayyidina Muhammad, he asked a man from Sayyidina Muhammad. He asked him, please don't kill me. Suraka asked Sayyidina Muhammad, please don't harm me, don't kill me. He has the weapon, not Sayyidina Muhammad. He is the knight, he has the weapon. Even so, he asked Sayyidina Muhammad, please give me like peace, give me a man. You can imagine how this situation, someone have gun, for example, someone have gun, and he asks from the person who doesn't have gun, please don't kill me. It doesn't make sense? Does it make sense? No. But what he saw, what kind of miracle he saw, changed his mind. He understood that Muhammad is not a normal person. Then Sayyidina Muhammad told him, what's your name? He said, my name is Suraka. He told him, Suraka, one day you will have a sour means in English bracket, right? Bengals. Bracelets, yes. You will one day have the bracelets of Kisra. Now, I'm not telling you a story. I just want you to analyze what I'm telling you now. Someone with his friend, like leaving their own home, their own city, because he has been kicked out. Not only kicked out, they want to kill them. He's threatened by everyone. And someone want to kill him, assassin, which is Suraka ibn Malik. And in this situation, which he have no followers, like a few people who are already moving to another place, he tell him one day, you will have the bracelets of Kisra. You can imagine this. At that time, Persia was the strongest country in the world. Empire, not country, empire. Then he tell him, no, one day you will have his bracelets. His bracelet means he will lose his empire. And by who? By those people. By that person who is like threatened by everyone, and everyone want to kill him, and he is very weak. When Sayyidina Suraka saw that situation, and these miracles, and these words, he believed that Sayyidina Muhammad said the truth. He didn't become Muslim, but he believed that he said the truth. And then he asked him, please give me peace agreement. Then if Muslims one day catch me, I will use it. Again, I think you are not sure actually. I don't understand. It's very tough to understand this. The person who wanted to kill Sayyidina Muhammad, he asked him, please give me peace agreement. He asked me. Then Sayyidina Muhammad asked Sayyidina Abu Bakr to write peace agreement, and he gave it to Sayyidina Suraka ibn Malik. And subhanAllah, it happened. In Ghazwat al-Taif, Battle of Taif, after Fath Mecca, later, at the end of the life of Sayyidina Muhammad, later, you know how many years, Sayyidina Suraka ibn Malik has been caught by Muslims at that time, captured him. Then he gives them this Sahih, this agreement. Then they left him. You can imagine, after how many years? SubhanAllah, after how many years? And the Ghazwat al-Taif, a long time later. And then he showed them, he said, your Prophet, give me this one. Then when they saw his, yes, it's his words, subhanAllah. Then Sayyidina Muhammad continue, and the agreement actually not only to have peaceful and not only this. The agreement is Sayyidina Suraka himself go and tell Quraysh that he never see him, and maybe he saw him in another way. So he takes them from this way to another way. This is the agreement. And actually he was honest, and he did this. They asked him, did you see Muhammad? Yes, I see him in that place. Then they would like go with him in opposite direction. For example, if you go like this, they went like this. Then Sayyidina Muhammad and Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq went, continue their route until they reach the tent of Ma'bad. Who is Ma'bad? Ma'bad is a woman, old woman. She's very poor. She has her husband working like to just take care of the sheep. They are like very poor, doesn't have anything, no money, nothing. And then Sayyidina already like lost his food and because he took normal way, unusual way. Then he asked her, do you have any food for us? She told him, if I have, then you don't even need to ask me. What does that mean? Generosity. Generosity. Arab at that time doesn't even need to ask, please give me food. If he is a guest, 3 days. You will give everything, food, drink, whatever he needs, you will give him 3 days. But he doesn't have anything, actually. Anything, doesn't have anything. Then Sayyidina Muhammad asked her permission, can I take milk from that sheep? What kind of sheep? It's very weak and doesn't know any one, one dot of milk inside these sheep. Nothing. He said, just give me permission. She said, okay, please. Then subhanAllah, he mentions the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make white on the sheep. And subhanAllah starting to take milk from that sheep. And she was shocked. She was watching like this and she doesn't believe. How comes that very, very weak sheep and we have that kind of milk? How? First time to see this. But this is barakah of Sayyidina Muhammad, barakah of Sayyidina Muhammad. And then he has that kind of milk which was enough for Sayyidina Muhammad and Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu and Ma'bad and her husband. And again, enough for everyone again. Not only for them one time, for 2 times. Then Sayyidina Muhammad drank the milk and he went out, he and Sayyidina Abu Bakr. Why I mention Sayyidina Ma'bad? Ma'bad is the most accurate person who describes Sayyidina Muhammad. In every hadith or Seerah book, you will find many people try to discuss Sayyidina Muhammad. He was like this, he was like this. The most accurate person who describes Sayyidina Muhammad, ever. That's why all of us depend on her description. How he was tall or not, or how his eyes, everything depends on the hadith of Muhammad. You can imagine this. Many people, even who lived with Sayyidina Muhammad years, 10 years or 20 years, they couldn't describe him as this woman. SubhanAllah, how much she was intelligent. SubhanAllah. Then her husband came after they left and he asked her what happened. He sees some milk and see something unusual. What happened? She said, Wallahi, some blessing person came in this tent. He is not a normal person. And then she started to describe Sayyidina Muhammad how he looks like and how was he white and not very tall, not very short, not fat, and how black his eye was and how this place was very white. SubhanAllah, describe him exactly. That's why any person who saw Sayyidina Muhammad in his manam, in his dream, exactly the same as Muhammad described him. SubhanAllah. Exactly. SubhanAllah. Then Sayyidina Muhammad continue his way to Medina. At that time, Sayyidina Mus'ab ibn Umayr was the first ambassador to Islam, to Medina. He went there to spread Islam. He took Ahl Medina, Al-Ansar, to receive Sayyidina Muhammad. So every day from Fajr, they pray Fajr, then they go and wait for him. Until the time of Zuhr, so sun becomes very, very hot, very sunny. That's why they can't afford, they go back. And the next day, again, come, again back, again come, again back. Sayyidina As'ad ibn Zurara, he is the first person in Medina who prayed Jumu'ah prayer in his house with people, with Muslims. He leads the prayer before Sayyidina come to Madinah. His name is Sayyidina As'ad ibn Zurara. He started to pray Jumu'ah prayer, like we are praying. And at that time, like they had 40% in his Jama'ah. So Imam and 40%. That's why in Shafi'i, our Mazhab, if you want to pray Jama'ah in Jumu'ah, must be 40%. Less than this, pray Zuhr. Pray Zuhr. In Malikiya, you have 12. 12%. If you have 12%, it's okay. In Ahnaf, they have like opinions until they say maybe even 3 is permissible. Yes, permissible. So we have that kind of opinions. Because of the hadith and what happened here and there, we have like that kind of opinions. So Jewish people also know about Sayyidina Muhammad. Because in Torah I mentioned already about his description and his time that he is coming and these things. Then some of Jewish people also were waiting for Sayyidina Muhammad every day with the Muslims. So not only Muslims who were waiting for Sayyidina Muhammad, and Jewish people also. Some of them even climbed the tree and sit above the tree and waiting, like maybe you can see from long distance. Then in Monday, in Rabi' al-Awwal, this month we have, in 12, the same day which he was born, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he arrived to Medina. But not inside Medina, in the border of Medina. At that day, subhanAllah, Sahaba also and those Jewish people were waiting until Zuhr time. He is not here, they went back. Just they went back and he came. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He and Sayyidina Muhammad there. They just went back to Medina inside and he just arrived. So all of people went back except one person, Jewish person. Jewish person. He was above the tree and he was waiting, maybe he will see him. And subhanAllah, he saw him. Then he called like Al-Ansar, come, but not good way actually when he speaks. That's why I don't even need to mention what he said. Whatever, he just said that he came. So Sayyidina Muhammad came and Muslims came to receive him. And then they start to say the nasheed. Of course, we have some different narrations. Some narrations say they طلع البدر علينا, like that and others say like other things. It's not our issue. Whatever they say, of course, it's like they received him by the suitable way to receive, say, like a great prophet. About Jewish people, someone is very important person. We must mention him. His name Al-Huyay ibn Akhtab. Al-Huyay ibn Akhtab is the father of Sayyida Safiya al-Mu'mineen radiyallahu anha. Again, Al-Huyay ibn Akhtab. He is the father of Sayyida Safiya al-Mu'mineen radiyallahu anha, the wife of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He also and his brother were like waiting for his coming. Then they saw him. Who are mentioned with this hadith as Sayyida Safiya radiallahu anha herself. She said, when I was young, she speaks about herself. When I was young, I was the most favorable person to my father and my uncle. Whenever they see me, they receive me, they play with me, they hug me. Okay, she mentioned that because she was young. This is before Hijrah. She mentioned her like her history with her father and her uncle. At that day, she also was waiting for them, both of them. They were like waiting for Sayyidina Muhammad outside. When they came back, she went to them. She is waiting for them to behave with her and play with her and hug her as usual. But she said their faces was, like subhanAllah, their faces was very, very bad. Both of them, very sad. Then she heard her father speak with her uncle. Both of them speak to each other. He said, are you sure he's here? Her father speak about Sayyidina Muhammad. Because they have his signs in At-Tawrah. He's like, he looks like this, looks like this, looks like this, and he has Khatam al-Nubuwwah on his back, everything described. So he said, are you sure he's he? He said, Wallahi he's he. Wallahi he is he. Then Huyai ibn Akhtab asked his brother, what you will do? We will follow him. He said, Wallahi I will be his enemy until the end of my life. He said, okay, I will be also his enemy. Who is telling us this? His daughter. Seerah Safiya al-Mu'minin. Otherwise, how we will know? That story happened in their house. No one knows about it except Seerah Safiya because she was witness by her, like she saw by her eye, how her father and her uncle was speaking about Sayyidina Muhammad. They knew that he is a prophet. They knew, but they said, Wallahi, we will never follow him. Finish. We will be his enemy, we will not follow him. But they knew 100% that he is a prophet. Another person, which is very famous person, Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Salam. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Salam. He was a rabbi, like Hab, of a very high scholar in Jews. He also was at that day in the house of his aunt, Khalatu. Khalatu means sister of his mother. And he also saw the Prophet Muhammad. When he saw him, of course he's a big scholar. Everything mentioned in Torah. He knows that he saw him, he understood that he is a prophet. He said, Allahu Akbar. He looked at me. That Jewish person. Then his aunt said, what are you doing? He said, the prophet came. He is the prophet. He is the last prophet in this ummah. And then he went to meet Sayyidina Muhammad. Actually, it's a funny story, very funny story, mentioned in the hadith. And the hadith mentioned by him, reported by him, narrated by him. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Salam. So Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Salam went to Sayyidina Muhammad and spoke with him, and Sayyidina Muhammad explained Islam for him. And of course he is very high rank scholar, so he doesn't need much explanation. Because basics almost same. Just to confirm that he is a prophet, finish, he said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Then he said, ask him one thing. He said, please don't spread the news about my Islam now. Just keep it now. And please call the Jewish people, to this meeting. He said, Wallah, those people are like dishonest. And they will break your trust and you will say by your life. They will never say the truth. Just say yourself by yourself. Actually, it's very funny actually. It's hadith, but subhanAllah, very funny story. Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Salam, in the same house, he hid himself behind some partition. Then the rabbis of Yahud came. Not normal people, just rabbis, like those high rank, the most high rank people came. And then Sayyidina Muhammad asked him, how is the position and how is Abdullah ibn Salam among you? What did he say? He doesn't know he is Muslim. He asked them, what is his rank and status among you? And at that time, actually, Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Salam was the highest rank among them, the biggest alim among them, the biggest alim among them. That's why he became the first person Muslim. He knows the truth. Then he said, هو سيدنا وابن سيدنا وعالمنا وحبرنا. They said he is our master. He is our biggest scholar. He is the best person. His akhlaq is like this and this and this, and we love him. And he is the best person among us. He representing us. Praise him too much. And he behind the partition, and he represents. Then he came out and he said, I testify that there is no God except Allah, and I testify that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Okay? Okay. Then they told Sayyidina Muhammad, he is our lowest person in our community. He is the biggest liar among us. He is the most jahil and ignorant among us. He is the most worst person we have met in our life. After 1 minute. So before 1 minute, they praising him, he is our master, he is the best person among us, He is the biggest alim among us. He is our highest status among us. He is. 1 or 2 minutes, just praise him by the most nice words you will hear in your life. After 1 minute, just he says the shahada in front of them, start, you are the biggest liar, you are jahil, you are not alim, you are not one of us, you are not this, like this. Then Saddam said, Ya Rasulullah, I told you, I told you, they are dishonest people, they will never see the truth. In 1 minute, they change their mind. 1 minute. You can imagine in front of Sayyidina Muhammad, if those people said, can analyze it. If those people said these words in front of Sayyidina Muhammad, and then Sayyidina Muhammad say Shahada, and if they left, then another group came and say bad words, it still makes sense. But same people and same meeting, not even left and came back, no, after 1 minute, just 1 minute. Same people insulted him and rose from him. That's why, subhanAllah, no way, same mentality. Then Sayyidina Muhammad moved until he reached where? Tell me until I reach. Where? He reached to Medina, but not in the border. Very famous and easy. Which place? I make it easy for you. The first masjid in the time of Sayyidina Muhammad. Quba, yes. Nice. You know, mashallah. You are better than me. Okay. So Sayyidina Muhammad went to a place which we call it Quba. What is the first thing he done there? Masjid. Giving you any idea? Speak with me. Giving you any idea? The first thing Prophet Muhammad did when he went to his new country, to his new place, he built mosque. Is that giving you any idea? Speak with me. No, it's not about Madinah or not Madinah. I'm speaking about the concept. Yeah,
so that prayer, Salah is established.
Not about Salah itself. When he went to Medina, the first thing he has done is masjid. What does that mean? Think about it. I must now speak about the history.
He built the house of Allah.
Yes, house of Allah. Yes. Before his house, he built the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which means the most important thing to you as a Muslim is masjid. Second point, masjid doesn't mean to come and to pray only.
What?
Masjid doesn't mean to come and pray only.
Yes, this is the point.
This is what I mean. Not just to come and perform the prayers. No. Masjid is everything in your life as a Muslim. Everything. Everything literally in your life.
Masjid is political arm of Islamic country. Politically issues, we have discussed political issues at Friday prayer.
Yes.
This is the exact meaning of, Friday prayers. We have discussed some issues relating our communities, our political infrastructure. What is the best thing we have to do in future? This is the meaning of Friday prayer. This is the aim of
Not only Friday prayer. It's a part of many things. Yes.
It's the meaning of that place, not masjid. We have to discuss these issues and we just use masjid for prayer.
Yes, and this is not the purpose of Islam. Not only to come to prayer. The purpose of masjid is everything related to the life of Muslims inside masjid we discuss. Yes. Not only to come to pray. Come to pray is maybe like 5 or 10% of the duty of the masjid. Still 90%, many people doesn't know how to behave and how to educate yourself and how to speak about it. No. Prayer is not the duty of the masjid. That's why the first thing he done, he built masjid. So you are right about your idea. So Sayyidina Hassan built Masjid Quba. How many days he stayed in Quba? Same as the cave. 3 days. Monday and next day is what? Tuesday and Wednesday. Then he went to Kobe. He went to where? From Kuba to the city, Madinah. Inside the Madinah. Where did he stop? Yes. When Sayyidina moved, actually, Sahaba, like Al-Ansar, many of them never met the Prophet Muhammad. They became Muslim in Medina. They don't know him, who is he. So Sayyidina Muhammad and Sayyidina Abu Bakr, they don't know who is the Prophet. When the weather become hot and sun becomes strong, Sayyidina Abu Bakr put cover above Sayyidina Muhammad. They realize that he is the Prophet. Before that, no one, they don't know who is the Prophet. Until only the people who met him, they know, of course. But the other people who just became Muslim in Medina, they doesn't know that he is a Prophet. Until they saw Sayyidina Abu Bakr taking care of him much, they understand that he is a Prophet. And then, when they realized that he is a Prophet, every one of them offered him to come, please come to my house. Not only one, you know. When you are walking in Medina, there are an area which have some big family. Big family. So every leader of the family ask him, please come here. I'm strong, I have money, I will protect you. Whatever you need, I will do for you. But Sayyidina said, Da'uha fa'innaha ma'mura. Because every one of them catches a camel and say, please, stay here. He said, no. Allah subhanahu ma'mura means Allah subhanahu guiding this camel to some certain place. It's not my decision, it's the decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The decision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So many people, mashallah, all of them have this kind of nice heart, all of them want to receive Sayyidina Muhammad barakah, Sayyidina Muhammad. Until his camel stopped in a place, in some property ground. That place owned by two yatims. So Muhammad asked, who is the owner? They said, two yatims. Who is their wali? That wali. Is the person who in the charge. He asked him, we need this land. He said, okay, you can take it. He said, no, by thaman. Thaman means by price, by money, not by free. Then he gives the price. In this place, why Sayyidina said innaha ma'mura, his camel was guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for two purposes. First, if Sayyidina by himself go to some house and leave the others will feel bad. Because all of them need this honor. All of them want to serve Sayyidina. But if it's decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no one can complain. This first point. Second point, the place and position and location of Al-Masjid al-Nabawi, which is decided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not by Sayyidina. By Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why his camel stopped in this place. In this place, start to build Al-Masjid al-Nabawi. Masjid al-Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In this place. Sayyidina stopped in this place, and this place in front of house of Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansar. Then he went inside his house. Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansari, of course, Sahabi, and he loves Sayyidina too much, and he respected him. He asked him, Rasulullah, please, I have 2 floors, first floor and second floor in his house. So please, I can't become in the second floor. You are the Rasulullah. So please go second floor. Me and my wife in the first floor. But Sayyidina told him no. Why? Because Sayyidina are receiving visitors every day. So if the visitor coming and will go up to the second floor, it will be not good for Sayyidina Abu Ayyub and his wife. Not good. Because he's having many people. Everyone want to meet him and speak with him. Because he just came to like Tabakari, he just came to Medina. So he said, I will be first floor, you and your wife will be second floor. Of course, he ordered that he can't even say anything. Okay. At that night, subhanAllah, then Abu Ayyub al-Ansari have some water, he put it in like some item, full breakdown, broken, the water fall on the floor. Of course, it's all the walls, like wood only, you know. So starting like water with like what? Leaking, yes, leaking to the first floor. So he have one cover. So now Abu Ansari has one cover only. He took this cover and put on the water to stop the water. All the night, he and his wife just to stop the leaking of the water, just to not like make any stop to Sayyidina Muhammad. How much adab they have, how much adab and akhlaq they have. And not even sleep in the, like they want to sleep not only in the middle of second floor, no, in the corner. Do not make any noisy or any sound to Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's the akhlaq of Sahaba. That's the akhlaq of Sahaba. So Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, next day he saw Sayyidina Abu Ayyub al-Ansari didn't sleep, and the first time what happened to you? He said, Ya Rasulullah, like water and this thing, and he told the story. They told him, please, you come to second floor, I will be in the first floor, please. Then he said, Hassan, accept. He went to second floor and this said, now I'm sorry, the first floor. Then they started to build al-Masjid al-Nabawi in the same location you are seeing even right now. Masjid al-Nabawi. Masjid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sayyidina Muhammad, he and Sahaba, he by himself was participating in the building of his mosque. He by himself. He also won the like map and go and help the Sahaba. Sayyidina Muhammad himself doing like this. You don't say I'm like shot show, I'm like by himself was working with Sahaba radiallahu anhu. That's why when they saw Sayyidina Muhammad, they made like share. لأن قعدنا والنبي يعملوا and then they can do the make like share, and it was like motivating for every one of them. And then start to build the Masjid al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Of course, in Islam there are most high rank and most important three mosques in our history. What is the three mosques? Al-Masjid, Masjid Haram, and Masjid Nabawi, and Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. Again, Al-Masjid Al-Haram, Al-Masjid Nabawi, and we have the hadith لا تشد الرحال إلا لثلاثة مساجد. المسجد الحرام ومسجدي هذا والمسجد الأقصى. Okay? So Sayyidina started to build this mosque. And he made, we call it in Arabic, al-mu'akha. Al-mu'akha means one Sahabi become a brother to another Sahabi. One from Muhajirin and one from Al-Ansar. Why? Al-Muhajirin, we are speaking about Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar and those people, those great people. Actually, many of them, and some of them, were very rich. But they lost all their money in Mecca because Kuffar took all their money. You want to immigrate? Leave your money. Even the same happened to Sayyidina Suhaib al-Rumi. Same. He was in Mecca and also he took his money, everything he took. So at that time, Sayyidina made the mu'akha between al-Muhajirin and al-Ansar. Sayyidina Abu Rahman ibn Auf, he became a brother to someone from al-Ansar. That person was very generous, subhanAllah. He told him, now you are my brother. So come, he took him into his house. He said, my money, I will split to like two parts, one for me and one for you. Half of my money for you and half for you. And I have two wives. One for you, just choose whoever you like, and I will divorce her, and after her finish, you will get married with her. Everything you want to share with you. SubhanAllah. Sayyidina Abu Rahman ibn Auf was merchant in Mecca, and he was also rich actually, and he was genius in business. It's a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even some, I think maybe it's hadith, I'm not sure. Because it's aman. When I speak, it must be aman. Is hadith or not? I'm not sure it's hadith or not. It has been said about him that even if he made business with turab, like mud or soil, or like sand, he will win and have benefit and money. SubhanAllah. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr now told him, Barakallahu laka fi malik, Barakallahu laka fi zawjik, dullani ala suq. He said, may Allah bless you, may Allah bless your money, may Allah bless your wives. I don't need all these things. Just tell me where is the market. Just only. And subhanAllah, a few days after he went to the market, he came and he had nice clothes and perfume and he got married. SubhanAllah, like he was genius in business. SubhanAllah, it's like big, like ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Sayyidina Muhammad like made agreement, we call it Mu'ahadat al-Madinah. Agreement between the people in Madinah, and because in Madinah, Al-Aws, Al-Khazraj, we call it Al-Ansar, and Al-Muhajirin, and Jewish people. So we can say Aws and Khazraj one, as one side, no problem. Because they are two tribes, but say one side, no problem. And we have Al-Muhajirin, who came from Mecca, and we have Al-Yahud. So it's now a state, it's not a random place. Now it's Nizam, now it's this system. And the leader is Sayyidina Muhammad. So he's not only a prophet, he is a prophet and the leader at the same time, leader of the country. Now Medina became country, and he must put a rule for this country. So he made معاهدة السلام أو معاهدة بين المسلمين وغير المسلمين. So he put this treatment and like have peace between him and Jewish people. Not only this, and whatever happened to them, he must defend them. Whatever happened to Sayyidina Muhammad, they must defend him. They can't support any enemy for them against Sayyidina Muhammad, and Sayyidina Muhammad will never support any enemy against them. Everything was clear, everything was okay. So at that time, people like have like peaceful time, everything was okay. But now we are in the situation which Sahaba lost all their money or most of their money in Mecca. And some of them has been killed because of Kufar Quraysh. And at that time, there is no any chance to defend yourself in Mecca. It wasn't like principle. But in Medina now it became state, so totally different. At that time, something weird happened in Medina after Hijrah. From the time of Hijrah, from the first day until end of 4 months, every newborn, if boy will die soon. If a girl is still alive, but boy, every male will die. Subhanallah. So the Jewish people, when they heard about this, they took as a rumor and they said, we made a spell against Muslims. Subhanallah, 4 months. Every newborn, if he is a male, he died. Subhanallah. If a female is okay, male die. 4 months, day by the same situation. So that the Jewish people took advantage of that rumor, saying we made a spell against Muslims and now they are under our curse. Subhanallah. At that time, Sayyidina Hassan sent to take his the other people who did make hijrah, like Sayyidina Fatima and others, and Sayyidina Abu Bakr also sent to take Sayyidina Aisha and Sayyidina Asma and Sayyidina Asma at that time got married with Sayyidina Abdullah. No, Sayyidina Zubair ibn al-Awwam instead. Because her son is Abdullah ibn Zubair. Yes. So she got married with Sayyidina Zubair ibn al-Awwam. And Sayyidina Zubair ibn al-Awwam is a family of Sayyidina Muhammad. He is from his relatives. So when she came to Al-Madinah, she was already pregnant. She reached Al-Madinah at the end of the 4th month after Hijrah. And then she gave birth to Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Zubayr. No. He's a boy. And every boy at that time, from the beginning of Hijrah until 4 months, everyone died. and the rumors like they have scared or something. At that time, when she gave birth, Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Zubayr ibn Awam didn't die. And all Muslims made takbir Allahu Akbar, and all of them became happy. Not only this, they took him and made like something called tawaf in Madinah. They took him and showed everyone that we have a boy and he doesn't die. He didn't die. And all of them became very happy. That's what we call Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Zubayr is the first newborn in Medina. Alive, because the other Sahaba died. Like their boys, all of them died. So the first newborn in Medina is Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Zubayr. And then, in this case, Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Zubayr and Sayyidina Asma came, and Sayyidina Muhammad get married with Sayyida Aisha. So he didn't get married in Mecca. Actually, inshallah, because our time, I think, very close to finish. Next lecture, please remind me in the beginning to explain about the doubt of the marriage of Sayyidina Muhammad and Sayyidina Aisha when she was 9 years old. I will respond to this doubt, inshallah, but please remind me next, inshallah, Sunday. Please remind me, because maybe I forget. I will start first with this point. How and why and how many wives and all this like doubts against Islam. Just remind me, inshallah, I will refute all of it, inshallah. Any question? Inshallah, we continue next time, inshallah. Any question?
Yes. In next lecture, we will be expecting in next Sunday.
Yes, inshallah.
What is the topic?
We continue?
What is the topic of next on your next lecture?
Whether we are going through the series of Seerah from the beginning until the end. So now we have almost 7-8 lectures. Yes.
So the topic is how was the life after immigration and what happened in the first and second year in Medina. Any other question? Okay, inshallah. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد في الأولين وصل على سيدنا محمد في الآخرين وصل على سيدنا محمد في الملأ الأعلى إلى يوم الدين. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وإسرافنا في أمرنا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا برحمتك فيمن توليت وبارك لنا اللهم فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا برحمتك شر ما قضيت. اللهم يا رحمن